Yo, what's going on everyone? Welcome back to the shop. Welcome back to the videos on the LS. Today, I'm going to attempt to try and pull out the rear subframe. There's a whole bunch of stuff that needs doing to the rear end, and the easiest way to do it is going to be to pull the subframe. And well, I have to do the bushings as well. But anyways, got a couple banners up in here, still waiting on the rest of them to show up. Like I've mentioned in other videos, if you guys would like to advertise on the walls of the shop and be in all of these videos, feel free to hit me up. I am only going to work with companies that I actually like. But right now, So Scared banner's in here. We've got a Bag Riders banner in here. I really need to go get some more pins so that does not look like that. I do apologize, Bag Riders. I love you guys. Thank you for doing this. But I need to do you guys some justice and actually stick that up properly. But yeah, shout out to So Scare as well. Anyways, I'm gonna start off my day with packaging a couple orders and making sure those are good to go, and then we'll get on to stuff with the LS. So, new additions. Shout out to Akuma Papi on Instagram. I copped his Serial 9 rear upper control arms off of him. I did get rid of the SS kit, the neck pillows, and the Serial 9 RCAs. Didn't really need the RCAs. The pillows I'm not worried about because the car's not going to be out for a long time anyway, and I'm probably just going to make my own when I redo the whole interior. And the rear SS kit actually does not work with Serial 9 upper control arms. So I figured, may as well get the whole thing off, drop it, pull it out, and then literally do anything and everything that needs to be done to the subframe while it's out, including those. So yeah. Still haven't gotten my new spindles yet. I thought they would be here weeks ago, but they are not, so still waiting on those, and that will probably make up a good little bit of content in between. So while we have this out and doing stuff to that, maybe a little bit of a break, we can come back to this and do some stuff on there. I keep saying we as if more than one person, or like more than just me is building this car, but I say we because you guys are with me on the journey. I say we because my buddy Eric is actually coming over here to give me a hand today. So yeah, it is. You can do it on your own, but it's probably easier with two people, so we're going with that. Of course, we've got the shop doggo. This is Ari, my baby. Got your toy with you today? Give me that. All right, first things first, let's get this thing higher up on the jack stands so it's easier to work on. Alright, and then in here I need to unbolt my height sensors, which this side, I unfortunately broke it. I actually cracked the housing from over tightening it when I first installed it. When I took the SS kit off, I made the mistake of letting this sag, which pulled down too hard and then actually like broke this. So I'll need to replace one of these, but that's fine. The car won't be driving for a while, so I'm not super concerned about it. But yeah, I need to unbolt those. I need to take the calipers off. The struts are already unbolted because I don't know where the factory bolts are. I don't know if I threw them away when I fucking put the SS kit on, but I guess I'll have to go buy new ones. And then it's going to be a matter of figuring out what stuff underneath here I need to actually move out of the way before I can drop the subframe. I know that I need to unhook the parking brake cable. I'm pretty sure all of my air lines are actually run above the subframe, so I shouldn't have to move any of those. Oh yeah, I need to disattach the drive shaft from the diff, but yeah, the diff will come down with the subframe. Okay, calipers are off. I'm just gonna leave them resting there for the time being. I don't know why I did this, but I unbolted the sway bar on here so that I could access the caliper bolt on this side, and then realized on the other side I totally didn't need to do that, but whatever, did it anyway. I do need to find a way to unbolt this speed sensor, and I'm pretty sure I'm gonna have the same issue that I did in the front. In the front, basically, the speed sensors are like seized in there, and I'm pretty sure it'll be the same thing on the rear. So I'm probably just gonna chase the wire and see where it goes and see if I can just unplug it and drop it with the subframe, because I don't really want to have to break the speed sensor trying to take it out and then need to go get another one. It would just be much easier to keep the ones that I have that work and just avoid breaking them. All right, Eric is here. There's a brown man laying underneath my car. Managed to pull the speed sensors out. They actually come right up through here, and then they plug in right here. There's one on each side, so you just unplug those. Usually I'm just focused on working on the car, and then like filming's like a second priority, but at least if there's 2 people here, we can take it in turns to do each. Yeah. What are you doing, Eric?
I'm gonna take this drive shaft off, and hopefully we can throw it in neutral so it'll spin.
Glad your phone has a torch, because mine doesn't.
Because yours broke?
Yeah, fucking dropped the impact on it.
You talking about like the half-inch impact?
Yeah. Like it like fell over on my phone, and like literally like the head of it went into the corner of my phone.
You was just like, oh.
Yeah, fuck that. I've never broken a phone screen until that. I was pissed. So we're running into an issue. The LS is open diff, so whichever side I hold, the other side spins.
If you throw it in park, it'll be okay. We'll just have to throw it back and forth.
Okay, that's fine.
You may have to throw it back in neutral now so I can spin it.
Nope. Fuck you. Drain my battery. Yeah, we just need to disconnect the e-brake cable. I think it's right up in there, right? Okay, so the handbrake or the e-brake looks like this. It's 2 fucking sides to it, and it's on this cable. Oh goddamn! It's on this cable up here. This is really difficult to film, and it just gets like pulled. So there's a threaded side on this side. You undo that, relieve pressure, and then you should be able to pull this thing, like the hook, out, and then it will be released. God, this is the worst condition I've ever tried to fucking film anything in. Hey guys, buy all of my merchandise and everything that I put out and send me money so I can one day have a lift. Thank you. This is humble beginnings right here. I say humble, I mean we do have a 1,300 square foot shop, but yes, we're laying underneath the car. Bro, and the worst thing is, like, everything that you do, fucking rust falls off into your eyes.
It's a good thing my eyes are barely even open.
Like, I couldn't say that.
It's okay, man, you can say it. I allow you to.
I'm literally watching shit fall into your eyes right now.
I have full vision.
Dude, is this why people in Japan are so fucking good at building cars? It's because they be laying underneath them, working on them, and all the rust falling off doesn't bother them.
Exactly.
It doesn't faze them.
And like the sun doesn't blind us, bro. That's why I don't wear sunglasses. When I drive, it's like, oh, hello.
We discovered the secrets of why Japan's so sick.
See, my problem is like I ain't got no room because these thick arms don't really fit.
Alright, we are resorting to cutting the fucking e-brake because it doesn't work anyway, and
thick arms don't work, don't fit. Angle grinder.
Angle grinder? Alright, well, I know you're Asian, but I'm gonna get you some fucking goggles if we're gonna use that. Bro, this just looks like everything you should not be doing underneath the car.
Fuck OSHA.
You get it?
Yep.
Fuck e-brakes.
We don't stop around here. Well,
We don't. All gas, no brakes, brother.
that's right.
Alright, so in theory it should just be 4 bolts. There's another one over there somewhere, and then 2 on the other side. Yeah, don't forget to take off these subframe brace things first. I'm getting tiniest little bit of wiggle room, but I've got it loose. I have roughly an inch to move. No. Fucking stuck it on there now. Okay. That was some bullshit. Look how rusty that shit is. Trash. God damn, that was fucking easy. Alright, bet. Dripping on me. Now we need to figure out the drive shaft.
Which part separates? Give me answers.
Okay, bad part about the shop. There's no service. We're trying to Google search how to separate the guiwa from the drive shaft from the diff, and we can't. So, I feel like we're gonna find some kind of fucking haggard way to remove this shit, and then everybody in the comments is gonna be like, why don't you just fucking do it this way? And we're like, because we can't fucking Google search nothing. God damn. I don't understand. We're gonna go get some food so that we can get phone service and Google search how to remove this. Alright, we're back. What have you discovered?
I'm a failure.
we took all of the bolts out on the driveline side and the diff side, so put the drive shaft bolts back in and you should be okay, in theory.
They just want you to pull it forward.
Pull it forward, motherfucker.
Them bitches capping it.
They lying. It ain't that bad.
We're just gonna leave the drive shaft in. Fuck it, bro.
Fuck. Maybe we'll be able to get it off once it's fucking out of the car.
It shouldn't, as I'm pushing on it.
Keep going. Oh ho!
So much pixie dust everywhere.
Hell yeah, brother.
Now let me just kind of pick it this way. Alright, now we can let it down.
Alright, well, rear subframe is out of the car. Just trying to get the drive shaft separated so that we can put that back in the car, and then the subframe's a little bit easier to maneuver around, but I'm going to explain why I took the subframe out. So, I have these beautiful little junts right here, which are solid subframe bushings from Loveless Fab. And basically these are riser bushings. So on the factory bushings, the material, like this thick material, is on top. And on these, they just switched it to the bottom. So the bolt length is the same, and then it rises the subframe by about 12 mil, so half an inch. There we go, there's both of them. But yeah, that's pretty much that. Fuck yeah, bitch!
Sweaty.
Okay, there's my subframe. And of course, we'll be installing these, not the dog, the 09 rear control arms. Thanks for the help, Eric. Appreciate it.
Yes, sir.
But yeah, other stuff to address on this. Probably gonna try and see if I can just get any of the surface rust off of it. Clean it up, maybe paint it. Probably gonna do wheel bearings while it's out. And then maybe I'll do the diff bushings. It depends how expensive they are. I'm not gonna do solid diff bushings because it's just utterly pointless for a fucking starts car. But I'll see how much the OEM ones are and maybe do those just while it's out. But basically just do anything to clean this up and make sure it's all good and get the parts installed, and then it'll be putting it back in the car. But yeah guys, that is pretty much it. That was a whole lot of like work and effort for literally just pulling something off of the car. So I apologize that this was not that exciting, but hopefully the video was entertaining anyway. In a week's time, I will be in Gatlinburg, and it is the first show that I'm going to be a vendor for. I'm praying that it doesn't get cancelled, but if you guys want to support me, come by the booth, come buy some stuff, and if you want to support me right now, you can go to the website, link is in the top of the description. Pick up some of the merch, have a whole bunch of stuff right now. Support your boy so that eventually we can do more cool shit. For the time being, it's just going to be money going back into making cooler and cooler designs, and eventually we'll get to the point where it's somewhat self-sufficient and we can build cool cars and make better content. But thanks guys for watching. We'll be back here hopefully sometime this week. See ya.